Hi guys, Charlie here. Our world is full of mysteries and things we simply can't explain. But the most elusive area of our planet is not what's around us or beneath us, but what's above us in the skies. Even though now with modern science we know so much about our world, we have still not been able to explain so many things witnessed in the sky. Today we're going to look at some unexplained, strange and scary things in the sky caught on camera. Light ring. Of course, most of our sky is made up of light, but what's happening in this video seems like something from another planet. An arc of light is seen in the sky. This was seen in Jerusalem in 2018, and this led some people to believe it was a religious sign. People who saw this in person said that the arc appeared to flash in different rainbow colors, but in this video it seems like the two main colors are white and gold. To make things even more strange, this happened on Easter weekend. Maybe it really was some kind of heavenly sign, or perhaps this is simply a strange cloud formation happening at sunset. Blood red sky. I'm sure at least one time in your life you've seen a red sky. The sky can turn a reddish color at sunset and sunrise, but I bet you've never seen a red sky last all day long. That's what you're seeing in this video, which comes from Brazil. To this day, it's still a complete mystery as to what's going on here. A loud, mysterious noise can also be heard. But that is also unexplained. There are various possible explanations for this video, but we don't know which one is true. Some believe this could have been the result of a large sandstorm. A similar thing happened in the UK in 2017. Brits everywhere were confused and scared when they saw their sky turn orange. But it turned out this was because of Hurricane Ophelia. The hurricane pulled a massive amount of Saharan dust north up to the UK. The dust created a massive orange cloud. Another explanation for the Brazilian red sky video is forest fires. When a forest fire occurs, a red chemical is often dropped over it using an airplane. The chemical itself is not actually red, but red dye is added to it to tell the aircrew where it's already been applied. So the red sky in Brazil could have been this red fire retardant chemical. Light sphere. What would you do if you saw a gigantic sphere of light suddenly emerge in the night sky? Well, that's exactly what happened over Russia one night in 2011. A sudden sphere of light was created in the sky. Although it evaporated after a few seconds, people were stunned and confused. But this was later explained by the military. It turned out they were doing a test of an ICBM missile launch. This caused an atmospheric flare in the sky. Now, of course, this led some people to say that the military were lying. They thought that the ring of light could have been caused by a UFO of some kind. But do you really think this was an ICBM launch, or is there something they don't want you to know? Before we move on, make sure you guys subscribe and press the notification bell. It really does help me out. Ball lightning. Ball lightning is a very amazing and rare phenomena. Some say it's one of the greatest scientific mysteries in the world. It has been witnessed, researched, and even recreated by scientists. But despite all that, we still don't know how it happens. Reports of ball lightning have been occurring since the 1960s. At first, scientists thought these were totally made up. They vary in size. They can be as small as a soccer ball, or as big as a few meters in height. But one thing science does know is that ball lightning is very dangerous. That is because it's even more unpredictable than normal lightning. Ball lightning has been known to explode, leaving behind the smell of sulfur. In 2016, a Russian man named Roman Trugubov captured this amazing footage of ball lightning. Even though it's far in the distance, it's still very large. Hopefully one day we can figure out exactly what causes ball lightning to occur. Skull clouds. What would you do if you were relaxing one day looking up at the clouds? Then all of a sudden you see one cloud that doesn't look quite right. You take a second glance and realize that you're seeing a skull in the sky. It may sound like something from a movie, but this really happened to many people in Italy in 2018. People looked up in the sky in disbelief as they saw a massive skull over Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius is the volcano that wiped out the city of Pompeii, but it seems it's not done with scaring people just yet. The skull cloud looked similar to the Harry Potter villain Voldemort. The skull cloud was captured by Rosario Manico, who posted it on Facebook. The cloud caused many people to try and escape the city. That's because they believed the volcano may be going off again. Luckily this was not the case, but you can see why people were so scared. What would you do if you saw a gigantic skull cloud forming in the skies above your city? I think I would start packing my bags right away. Wave clouds. Clouds are one of the most mysterious things in our skies. Take this very mysterious cloud formation for example. This is known as a wave cloud. Its scientific name is an asparagus. And amazingly, these were only discovered in 2009. It just shows how little we know about skies that we're still finding out new things today. These wave clouds look scary but are harmless by themselves. However, they can serve as a warning for thunderstorms. If you see these wavy clouds, then a thunderstorm may be happening soon. These clouds are actually most commonly seen in the plains of the USA, but they can be seen all over the world in rare cases. Russian sky explosion. Just imagine you're driving down the highway one night when all of a sudden the night sky turns a bright orange color. You may think that the end of the world is happening, or maybe our sun has just exploded. Well, that's actually what happened in 2014 in Russia. People captured the night sky turning bright orange in a matter of seconds. This was seen at many angles and was verified by scientists, but no one was able to explain it. Some believed that this could have been a meteorite, but meteorites are normally white in the sky, not orange. Some believed this could have been a military test, for example a rocket blowing up. But the Russian military said they were not to blame for the explosion. They said that they also did not know what happened. 2009 Norwegian spiral anomaly. In 2009, one of the most famous sky mysteries happened in Norway. In Norway, a very mysterious spiral was seen in the night sky. People were very scared and confused. A lot of people believed that aliens were really trying to contact human life. But after a few days, the spiral anomaly was explained. It turned out it was a failed Beluga missile launch. The missile's first and second stage went normally, but it malfunctioned at the third stage. This caused the third part of the missile to spin around in a spiral, and this created a spiral of light in the sky. Florida fireballs. Florida has a reputation for being a somewhat unusual state. But in 2020, something happened in the Florida night sky that confused the entire world. Many fireballs were seen flying around the skies. These were seen on many occasions. When this first happened, some believed it was an alien invasion, but it happened again and again and again, and we don't know why. In one 30-minute video, nearly 20 orange fireballs could be seen in the sky. These were not shooting stars, as there were far too many of them and they were far too big. The objects may look small, but they're far away. They're actually slightly smaller than a house. This presumably means that these are dangerous objects, as they could fall and hit Earth. But really, we don't know how dangerous they could be because no one really knows what they are. It's not known if these fireballs are military related, alien related, or weather related. It may be something that we simply never find out. But hopefully one day we do, and when that day comes, I will be sure to let you guys know. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Comment below which was the most mysterious thing seen in the sky in this video. If you want some more amazing videos, then check out my second channel. But as always, thanks for watching. There are some more videos you might like on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.